Total solutions for any mix, any volume. All managed by Panasim Enterprise Edition. Panasonic. Total solutions beyond SMT.
Welcome to the Viscom booth here at IPC Apex. I'm joined by Karsten Saluski.
Thank you, Trevor.
Okay. So, you've had an amazing year last year, in actual fact. So how do you see it going forward? Have you had a good start to 2016?
Yeah, 2016 started as well as 2015 closed, so we'll publish our numbers next week. But we already can say another year of growth, several years in a row now, more than 10% growth in revenue. And very profitable, so we're excited. It's 2015 has been a good year, and now we're almost looking at second quarter 16,
Wonderful.
right?
Wonderful, okay. So let's talk about some of the things that are driving that growth, and in particular some of your latest innovations. And you're now doing full 3D AOI, and you have got some fairly unique features built into that. So can you tell us about that?
Yeah. Viscom has a wide spectrum of inspection systems. So from solder paste inspection in 3D, of course, to pre-reflow, post-reflow, 2D and 3D AOI, then inline X-ray, which is a very important market for us, as well as offline failure analysis X-ray and wire bond inspection, and you name it. Everything is test and inspection. That's all we do. And of course, 3D AOI has become more important in the recent years. 3D offers new inspection criteria, that's very important, with coplanarity and other issues, but that goes further. I mean, we now just released our second generation of 3D AOI sensor with over 120 megapixels of image acquisition. So it's working with a fringe projection top down and have several cameras in parallel acquiring the phase shift of the fringe projection, which speeds it up a lot. So now our current high-end 3D AOI system, we call it S3088 Ultra Gold, the gold standard of 3D AOI. So the Gold actually is, in full 3D mode, is twice as fast as a standard 2D system that we still sell. Okay. So it has a lot of information, a lot of pixels, and same time a higher lateral resolution. That means we have 10 micron lateral resolution and can measure up to 35 millimeter height. Right. And that all twice as fast as a still up to our state-of-the-art 2D system can. So that's
a lot of data. I mean, so what's the processing power do you have behind that?
Sorry, say again?
What sort of processing power do you have behind that? Because that's a lot of data to try and process.
Yes, you're right. It uses actually a standard but high-end PC, of course, with an i7 hexacore processor, so nothing too fancy. Okay. The real secret lies in how do I get all that image data over a certain bus into the computer. The computers are very powerful today. So we developed our own standard of data transmitting from a sensor into the computer, which is actually the key of it. And we use that in our AOI systems as well as in our 3D AXI systems. So that's very powerful. That allows us to generate that amount of sensor data, which actually leads to very accurate results.
Okay, so the pixel count in these machines is very important to get the resolution, to get down to look very carefully at the meniscus of solder joints and various other things. What do you give us a few comments about that?
Yeah, I think that's so coplanarity and other 3D inspections are helpful and very important, but it comes down to measuring the solder joint shape. And where our data resolution and all this helps us with is to determine the minimum cross-section of a solder meniscus, because that's what actually makes a solder joint strong or weak. So we get much more data points on a certain solder joint than it is standard right now in 3D AOI. So our new Gold actually sets a new gold standard in that part. That's very important, but you still need 2D and 2.5D, or as I prefer to say, angular cameras, to do some of the inspection, because 3D gives you a lot of information about the height map of a printed circuit board. But if you want to read component printing like identifiers or polarity marks, you need 2D as well. So every one of our 3D systems in AOI or in X-ray offers 2 and 2.5D capability same time. Yeah.
And of course, all of this is tied into your very easy to use GUI software interface.
Yes, you're referring to vVision. vVision, we just released version 2.2, which offers even more tools for the operator and the programmer that makes life a little bit easier. Just to mention, integrated verification, using pre-classified results to optimize future programs is so powerful, and our customers like it. Okay, good.
Well, it's good to catch up with you, Carsten, and learn all the latest innovations here at Viscom, and no doubt we'll be following your progress over the months to come. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairman.
Thank you.